Hi guys, it's Wordy Ploik, and today we are watching 6 Disney fans versus one secret Disney hater. So we're gonna try and find out who the hater is.
Let's talk about what Animal Goofy is.
Okay.
Okay.
The age old goose.
So
He's a goofy. He's like
Just like a
his own-
species?
I always go to dog.
Right, I mean, yeah.
Then he's attracted to a cow.
We brought together 7 Disney fans.
I'm a Disney fan.
I'm a Disney fan.
I'm a Disney fan.
I'm a Disney fan.
I am a Disney fan.
I'm a Disney fan.
I'm a Disney fan.
Jamal's
One is a
automatically
liar.
sus.
If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
What's everyone's favorite era?
The Renaissance. Yes.
Do people really think about that? So I was like, okay, I guess they do.
Mine is actually a little bit of Silver Age, but more
Silver Age is
Okay, yeah.
Beauty, man. Sleeping Beauty.
I'm more of a 90s kid.
Yeah, I see the
All about
I love it.
Everyone was wearing like
Yeah, I
super
think the girl in the
spirited
yellow
Disney
shirt
things.
and
The
a
only one who
sunglasses
stood out to me the
and
most was Lavender.
entire,
She had
like,
a more dark
backpack.
attire.
What's everyone's favorite Disney princess?
I love Tiana.
Yeah,
Ariel.
Mine's Ariel.
Yeah, look at this. See, I'm wearing the Mulan, and it's not a stereotype, I swear.
my favorite princess is Vanellope.
Okay, okay.
Underrated. Underrated.
Belle. She's smart. She's a bookworm, and I'm a total nerd.
I think I'm Jasmine. I think
Okay,
I
yeah,
And,
that's what I grew up with.
okay, how do we feel about the live action like
hate it.
Disney?
But it was so emotional.
I just feel like Robin Williams made
Yeah, that's
That's true. That's true.
Was it horrible?
Will Smith, I like him.
I like that he made it his own. Lady and the Tramp, I was like watching two dogs fall in love, and I was like, interesting. And I was like, I am uncomfortable.
Jamal was a little quiet. He was more agreeing with people than actually giving answers to the questions.
When I looked at Aya, I was like, there's just something's off about this.
We have a tie. The tie is between Eric and Aya. We're going to a tiebreaker where each of you will tell us your Disney hot take and why.
Okay, my hot take is Disney does not treat its employees right. I feel like the COVID pandemic was like the biggest example of that. They like laid off all their employees, they like didn't pay them. It feels morally wrong to like support that, even though like you're really supporting like the creatives and the people behind the magic that are like working on it.
They're discontinuing like the annual passes for Disneyland when I was finally gonna buy one. Yeah, because they're only having it for like annual pass holders from before or their kids if they're like old enough now. And I was like, okay, like post-pandemic, I'm gonna get a Disney pass. I'm gonna actually be able to go because I'm not in school anymore. And like,
I wish I had a little bit more chance to like prove the stuff that I knew. I got Disney Ink on me, so like 100% I think this would have proved that I'm a diehard Disney fan.
let's talk about
I
what
knew that guy
Animal
was
Goofy
in
is.
Okay.
Technically,
Okay.
age
a
old
goof. He's a
It's a
goof.
goof, just like a species?
Okay, like the confusion is like between that if he's like a dog or a cow.
Right, because if he's a dog, then how is Pluto like an actual dog?
But he's like an
Yeah, that's
anthropomorphized
exactly.
dog.
What would you say? Like Goofy movie. What would you say?
I always go to dog.
Right, I mean, yeah.
And he's attracted to a cow.
But like,
No, it's
yeah.
just one of those things that we're expected as kids to accept. And
I worked at Disneyland for 3 years up until the layoff. So when people would ask me, is Max Goof a dog or what? And I tried to say like a goof because that's what they would tell us to say, that he's a goof.
Vanessa had mentioned that she was a cast member, and which is an easy way for you to learn Disney facts and Disney things.
Like I saw like with eyes that Chester was sussing me out like hard. Like, I wanted to work at the happiest place on earth.
What's everyone's favorite Disney song?
so it was I Won't Say I'm in Love by Megara. When I saw her singing it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'm a little bit,
It's actually a song from Pocahontas that they pulled out because they thought it was too adult.
it's a duet, right?
If I never knew
Yeah.
you.
If I
Like
A Dream is a Wish, which is like quintessential,
Yeah.
like just all-encompassing Disney.
I feel like every hardcore Disney fan knows where the humans
I think
were
all
from
the girls with the
Caribbean. We could all
headbands
say it at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like an actual human skull.
yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Captain's room.
Okay, so you're right.
Yeah,
Like, no,
I didn't know about the human skull. I didn't know there was a human skull. Never heard of it.
Do you guys collect anything Disney?
Yes, I collect the Haunted Mansion figurines.
Could be
The like expensive ones that break my bank.
Oh God, I don't have that much.
I collect fabric and the Funko Pops.
Do you make things with the fabric?
Yes, I make bags, backpacks, purses, wallets, like all the things.
Maybe it could be her because she could just be someone who does this for a living, and so she's familiar with the market.
Has everyone been to Disney World or Disneyland?
Disneyland.
I've never
times.
been.
I've actually never been to either because I'm from Chicago and like it's so expensive.
Jamal had said, I've never been to Disneyland. I'm like, what? It's understandable. It is pretty expensive.
Never met a straight person who liked Disney. So.
Really?
I have.
Oh, dang, girl. Like,
Yeah. Literally, I haven't met a lot of straight people to be fair. But
Well, I'm here.
she said that she was like a 90s Disney fan. 90s was like when Disney was like at its biggest, so it would be just like the easiest thing to know about.
I voted for Lavender because her body language was kind of saying like, I don't want to be here or I don't know what I'm doing here.
And we have a tie. The tie is
Another
between
tie.
Jamal and Lavender. We're going to a tiebreaker where each of you will tell us what is your favorite Disney movie and why.
This is the hardest question you can ask a Disney fan. But I love Lady and the Tramp more than anything. I love the cartoons. I love the score. One of my favorite singers does like the main song, La La Loo. La La Loo, La La Loo. And I've called like every girlfriend that I've ever had Dove because of that movie.
Okay, my favorite movie is Frozen. It's
lady on the
probably
left
cliche, but I think it's just such a beautiful story. The music is amazing, and I think Disney does a good job in subverting the classic prince falls in love with the princess, they fall in love. But the true love in this story is more between the sister, Elsa and Anna, and I think that's really beautiful. Also, I'm a huge Broadway fan, and Frozen on stage is amazing.
I'm trying to find her name.
Thank you guys.
Hi.
I thought I did good, but I feel like everyone says Frozen's
The
their
girl in
favorite
the
movie,
middle
so it is what it
is-
is.
You know?
Please raise your
the girl
hand
in
if
the
you want to
middle.
continue the
I'm pretty
game
sure
in
she's the
3,
Disney hater. She doesn't
2,
really talk.
1.
I'm like, I think that we're all fans. Can we just stop the game?
This will be the magical experience round. Each of you will get the opportunity to tell the others what was your most magical experience with Disney.
I grew up like super poor, and the only time I got to go to Disney was with my like rich grandpa. I was adopted into my family, and so I didn't really like have a relationship with anyone like but my Opa. It was really great like integrating into the family and also like building a relationship with my Opa. And he just died last year, so going without him is still, it feels like he's still with me. So even just going is like magical.
When I first started driving, I got a speeding ticket. I was pulled over by the police and I freaked out. And I was so nervous that when he was like license and registration, I like reached over and I grabbed my wallet and I just handed him everything. I carry my like Autotopia license, the first one I ever got, in my wallet, and I had it in front of my license and he looked at it and he let me go. So I come home and I'm like, Mom, I got out of a speeding ticket. And she's like, how? And I'm like, Disney!
So as you guys know, I worked at Disneyland, but I was never super specific what I did. I was in the entertainment department,
Vanessa,
and
there we
I
go.
would watch and hang out with the characters
the
a
one
lot.
that is not
There were
Disney.
moments where I'd cry because seeing these families together was just so beautiful. And I have like photographic memories of this, and I'm really grateful for that.
So I as well have a lot of magical Disney memories, some of my own and then some of them from my son. I would take him to Disneyland all the time. Like I was able to afford us a yearly pass. And there was one time I bought him a balloon. Like the balloon broke off and he's like he got so depressed and sad. Well, I guess I'll buy you another one. Like they're kind of expensive, but you know, I'll do it. Oh, can I buy another one? His broke. They're like, oh, no problem. And like they just gave him one for free. I'm just like, what?
It wasn't until like I saw fireworks set to music for the very, very first time. I think it was
Yes.
Believe, I think is what it was, one of the first ones. I actually went with friends, and this was like the first time I had ever gone without like
You guys
family.
saw
I
that,
think
right?
about it
What
all the
the
time,
heck
like me
was
and my
that?
4 best friends from high school. All I remember is being there and just feeling absolutely happy. I didn't know who to vote for. I feel really bad, Kira, I'm sorry.
I voted for Kira. I thought that maybe she's just a Disney mom, not a Disney fan.
No.
I thought she was innocent.
Me? Okay.
If you want to continue playing the game, please raise your hand in 3, 2, 1.
I have one suspicion, I'm sorry, but like, I still had a sneaking suspicion that it was Vanessa.
It's
the
the
fact
girl
that
in
she
the
was a
middle
cast
left.
member, and it's very easy for you to get that information because it's ingrained in the training. You know, there are a lot of us that don't like where we work, so, you know, who knows? If it's one of you, I'm gonna kill you all.
You're not invited anymore.
I'm not.
If the lights turn green, that means you have voted out the mole and you all win. If the light turns red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
It's the girl in the middle left. It's the girl in the middle left. It's the
It's
girl
you.
in the middle left.
Such as hell.
Okay, now it's personal. Now it's personal.
I had suspicion.
Will the mole please step forward and reveal yourself in 3, 2, 1.
I am so sorry.
I don't know.
I'm a Disney the company hater. As the mole, I might have peed myself a little bit. I mean, the character who like I was, that's like one of my friends who's like a Disney fanatic who I'm emulating basically. I like don't like Disney as a company, and I like to.
Did you guys expect that? I sure didn't. Like and subscribe. Bye.